Here we go! Welcome to the Nintendo Power Zone, guys. It's your boy NyceOne, and we are back with a brand new unboxing video. And guys, today is October 4th, so that means today was TargetCon. And as you guys should know, Target released a crap ton of new Funko Pops today. But the two that I'm concerned with were the 10-inch Mewtwo and the 10-inch Cubone, which are Target exclusives. These are retailing for $29.99 each. I got my hands on both of them. Really lucky because I got to the store a little bit late and people had already picked theirs up, but I got mine and I could not be happier. These are the two that I wanted to have 10 inches more than any of the other Funko Pops. The Mewtwo just because I loved what they were able to do with that sculpt, but the Cubone because the Cubone is the most accurate looking Pokemon Pop in terms of in-game character design. So I am ecstatic beyond belief. I cannot wait to get these guys unboxed. So I don't want to dilly-dally in the slightest. Let's take a look at the boxes real quick, okay? Just a quick note about the back of the boxes. They are different because if you remember, the wave that had these two Pokemon in it were split between two separate waves. It's not a huge deal, but it's just something I have to point out. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and start with Mewtwo, just because I really want to get this one out of the box first. So, right off the bat, you see it comes with a stand, just like the 10-inch Vulpix did. As you can see, it doesn't need the stand, but the 4-inch version had a stand as well, so it is what it is there. Okay, so I've been trying to put on the stand for a few minutes, and I just cannot for the life of me get it on. The peg holes at the bottom of the feet are too small, and I don't want to damage this figure, specifically since it can stand on its own, and I hate plastic clear stands. They just bother me. Anyway, we're just going to run with it like this, okay guys? So everything I loved about the 4-inch version of this pop is even better when you're looking at the 10-inch version. The quality is just so much higher. There is a lot of heft to this pop, and I just love what Funko has been able to do with this series. They have turned Pokemon, a series with its own unique style, and were able to find a way to conform it into the Funko Pop format, which is a style unto itself. Normally these things wouldn't go well together, but somehow they've managed to capture the essence of Pokemon, and this Mewtwo is no exception. It is by no means the best looking Pokemon Pop, but is definitely right there in the upper echelons of them. I love it. I love this pose. It's so fantastic, and it's like, don't mess with Mewtwo. He is not to be toyed with. He will mess you up with those psychic abilities. Love it. Alright, and just a quick comparison, we went ahead and grabbed the 4-inch version of the Mewtwo, and you can see them side by side, and what's impressive is how tall the 4-inch Mewtwo actually is. I know it's actually taller than 4 inches, it's just within that 4-inch scale, but guys, don't they look dope standing side by side? Alright, now that I've made you good and sad for making you relive the death of Cubone's mother, here it is, guys, the 10-inch Funko Pop Cubone, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This is my favorite Pokemon Pop. It is 100% everything I wanted it to be. This Pop already did such a great job of bringing the character model to life in Funko Pop format. This is the best one, and in 10 inches, it is glorious beyond belief. I don't know if you can hear it, but I am smiling so wide because I am so happy to have this in my collection. Funko has really done an amazing job on this Pop, and I am proud to have it in my set. Whew. But on a more serious note, guys, a couple differences between the 10-inch and the 4-inch. First off, the 10-inch does not have a stand, which isn't actually a big deal. I actually prefer it without the stand, and the Cubone isn't so top heavy that it's just going to topple over. Plus you have the bone, which acts as a support leg for this Cubone. So just like we did for the Mewtwo Funko Pop, we went ahead and grabbed the 4-inch Cubone, placed it next to the 10-inch version, and what do you think? Don't they look amazing, guys? I love these two Pops. These are my favorite in the Pokemon series, and I don't know how Funko's gonna top them. So check it out, guys. We have all the 10-inch Funko Pokemon Pops: Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle, Eevee, Vulpix, Mewtwo, and Cubone. I love these Pops. They look amazing. So happy to have them as part of my set. Alright, guys, and here they are, all 25 Pokemon Funko Pops that have been released up to this point. We are still missing the standing Eevee, but that will be out on Tuesday. We got it pre-ordered. We'll pick it up when it comes out. But look at this table, guys. So many Pops, and they all look amazing. Alright, guys, it is score time, my favorite time. Why? Because I get to tell you whether or not something is actually worth your hard-earned money. Guys, I'm just going to throw out a number, and you're going to have to accept it for what it is. I don't need to gush over these figures anymore. They both get perfect 10s for me. The quality in these 10-inch Pops is bar none. Funko has done such a great job of doing Pokemon, and now they've been doing it for a couple years now. They've got a grasp on this. I cannot wait to see what else they release. And what I really love about these 10-inch versions is they up the quality, and when they're scaled up this big, you get to see all the little details that are harder to see in the 4-inch versions, like the cracks in the Cubone skull, and like the little wrinkles on Mewtwo's nose and hand. Love all of these things. Funko needs to keep doing this scale. I'd actually prefer if they just stop the 4-inch scale and focus solely on the 10-inch scale for the Pokemon series, because they just look so much better in my opinion. Anyway, guys, I gave it a perfect 10. They get our Nintendo Power Zone seal of quality, and I gotta get out of your hair, but before I do, I gotta hit you up with the social media links. You can hit me up on Twitter at NyceOne983, and you can email me at NyceOne93@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/NintendoPowerZone. If you're a fan of the Nintendo Power Zone podcast, you can always download new episodes on iTunes, Google Play Music, stream new episodes on Spotify and Stitcher Radio. But if you want to watch the video version of the podcast, you can always check us out right here on YouTube, youtube.com/NintendoPowerZone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to stay fresh. Deuces.